You guys know me, and you know I cannot tell a lie, okay? Originally, this was gonna be a Miraidon EX Von Voyage, if you would. Shout out to my boys in G Block. As you know, all week we are using cards that are rotating soon that we will never be able to use again. I will miss most of them. Some of them are, thank God, Gardevoir, Charizard, you know them. I hate them, we all do. Some of them will be dearly, dearly missed. Miraidon was going to be one of them, but the more and more I played, this more and more this became a Iron Handsy X game. Iron Handsy X beats babies. I mean, there's just no way around it. If you're under 120 HP, which babies are, I don't know if you're aware of them, they have tiny HPs, little HP pools, not doing much other than evolving. You get to turn it into a 2-prize knockout. That's a Ralts EX, Badoo EX. That's badass. You're looking at it, 120 HP, not much. Well, it doesn't have to be much. It's targeting children or finishing big ones. Let's go Miraidon 220 into a 120 is 340. Ooh. You're knocking out Mega Lucario for 4. Have you ever heard of that card? You're knocking out any EX for 3. Okay. You got sniping with Zero Aura Thunder Raid. Discard all for 220. Magneton powers him up because I know you're looking at that fat energy cost of 4. Amp you very much, okay? Amp you very much. Overvolt Discharge is getting them powered up. We got 16 energies. We want them in the discard. Photon Blaster, 3 energies. Looks like a lot. It's not, I promise. We're getting them powered up. As you guys know on this channel, personally, if this is a hot take, controversial statement, I'm sorry about it. But on this channel, we squawk before we can run. Some decks, we gotta squawk and squeeze, okay? You get to discard your first turn only. You get to discard your hand, draw 6. Very good. Say we draw all energies and just a squawk ability. Get them out of here. And then later we get to boom, attach later to these after we squawk. Because you got to squawk before you can run with squawk and squeeze. Motivate sometimes comes into play. I've used in my tenure of using the Miraidon deck since release till now. Let me tell you, I love this deck. I'm going to miss this deck. I tell my girlfriend while we shower together daily 2 times, and every single time we shower, I look her straight in the eyes and I go, I need you to understand, I'm going to miss Miraidon more than I will miss most of my pets when they die. And she goes, don't say that. And then she hits me on the shoulder and I pick her up and it's fun. Whatever, you know. You don't need to know that part. All you need to know is Iron Hands plus Magneton, Overvolt Discharge from your discard. Any of your electric Pokemon, it gets knocked out. They take 1. That's good, though. They take 1 prize card. That's good. You get to power this up. You get to counter catcher. You got a lot of fun things. 16 energies, I told you. You also get to use one of my favorite cards of all time, Electric Generator. This is why I liked Miraidon so much. When this came out, it made Miraidon so fast, so aggressive. For a long time, it was the fastest deck in the meta, and then it slowed down a bit, and then it picked up again, and then it was way too fast. And then Jesse Parker fucked up Worlds. It is what it is. We've all been there, Jesse. We've all been there. But Miraidon is so good. It's rotating, but Miraidon, let me just talk about it. Tandem unit, you get to search your deck for 2 basic lightning Pokemon. Usually a Magnemite and a Hands, or if you already got a Mite in your hands, you find just an Iron Hands and a Zero Aura, whatever you need. You know, it's searched throughout the game. There's no limit on this. It's got good HP for a basic. It hits all right because you're finishing it off with other things, you know. It's fantastic. I'm going to miss it. It's so fast. It's so aggressive. This art is very cool. It's looking at a dog. I have a dog and I look at dogs, you know. I connect with Miraidon. Miraidon, the crazy electric dragon. Counter catcher, as I said. So obviously we're running 4 electric generator. That's why we have 16 energies. Legends, if you're a good Pokemon player, you hit 2 every single time you play this card, and you attach it to your Pokemon, and then you get it into the active. Using either your Switch or your Latios for your Retreat. Carmine, you want to go first, discard. I was second a lot using this, trying to get off a Miraidon. I told you, and it was failing. And then I just steered into the Iron Hands, shutting down evolution decks, making it hard to get going because there's a lot of evolution on ladder going on right now. A lot of evolution shenanigans. You take some hard losses, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but as I said, the only reason we have one Levincia is, sure, the turn you play it, you get to find 2 energy, so that's good retrieval, but if we're on the Pokemon trading card game ladder, we're not competing for world championships, okay? We need to be able to bump neutralization zone. We got to get it out of there. We have to have our EXs hit again. So, boom. One of. Past that, what do you want from me? What do you want from Steve? And then it's just Steve from Minecraft delivering you a present of your choosing. But enough of the palaver. Let's get into the footage. You guys know the routine. I come in, deck list, palaver, explain what we're doing. All week, we're using cards we can never use again. I'm excited. Iron Hands, you watch it. Beat up babies, 2 prize cards, fast games, quick games, lot of footage. Let's have fun. As previously stated, here is the footage, okay? You gotta squawk before you can run prime example. Thank God I picked this one to start with. Shout out to Past William. I forgot what order I put this in. I get to discover it with the first time with you. Giovanni 33, me, past me, you, all 4 of us. Some weird menage a trois of footage watching. This is a foursome of footage. Okay. Latias, I get some free retreat on my basics. I play a lot of basics. Papa's happy about that. Papa happy about that. Shout out to Professor Sada down there, my favorite professor. Professor Zada. Unfortunately, got to get rid of a counter catcher, but you got to crack a couple eggs to make an omelet. I ended up cutting the Zekrom if you're wondering why you see it there. It's more a liability than anything. I know most decks run it. I see why you get to power it up late game, but by that time you already should be so far ahead. If you need to hit for 330 and that's your only option, sorry, I know that must have been disgusting to watch that. But I drink a lot of water and I talk real fast. So sue me. Take me to a court of law and sue me. But Zekrom, I cut it because if that's your only option late game to hit 330, in my eyes personally, you did something wrong. You should go Iron Hands for a baby, Iron Hands for a baby, and then Zeraora their Fez late game, or Zeraora something late game. Latias, prime, another prime example. Another prime example. There's a baby right there, 50 HP. Do you see it? I am admittedly bad at math. You throw some math at me, not only do I panic, I hyperventilate. Okay, that's when you ventilate too much. Hyperly so. Sparkling Crystal. This is a... Oh, I do remember this one. This is a Dragon Bolt deck. Don't be like Giovanni, actually. I do remember this one. You guys, we should be conceding long before this game ends, and I'll show you why. No. Do not be like Giovanni 33. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Was it important then? Oh, I get to destroy that baby. I'm excited about it. But this is a Dragapult deck. He doesn't get up and running, but it doesn't matter. Even if he does, Iron Hands comes in. Bare bottom spanking. Amp you very much. 2 prize cards. That's a Dreepy boy. Dreepy is actually a combination of dragon and sleepy. Because he's a dragon and a ghost. And as you know, ghosts come out only when you're asleep. No ghost has ever been spotted while a human being is alive. We got to get rid of 2 counter catchers, a stretcher, and a Fezzy. I had to pause. Did you see that pause? But hey, we still didn't get anything useful. So this is also proof that this deck doesn't have to run at maximum efficiency. Sometimes it is under-optimized, and that's fine. This is, again, the Pokemon trading card game ladder. I'll show you also. Oh, this is a prime example. Sometimes don't tunnel vision, okay? You want to amp. Get that out of there. You want to amp very much as often as you can, but it's not your only option of attacks, okay? You're about to see why. The point of the point of attacking with Iron Hands, I should say, is an early game attacker that just disrupts their attack plan. It makes everything they want to do harder. It gusts in a baby, an evolving baby, that Dracloak right there, that Dreepy right there, that Natu right there. If this is Gardevoir, this is a Ralts, this is a Curlia, this is a Monkey Dory. If this is a good Dragapult deck, this is a Badoo, something like this. These are options that we have. Triple Strike Me. Oh no, don't hit for 30. Giovanni 33, more like Giovanni 1-2. You get one head, two tails. Sorry, Gio. Here we go. Don't tunnel vision. Do I want a Magneton Boom? Yes. Can I? No. Can I still slow down his evolutionary game plan? You know it. Here's how. Arm Press 160. I'm taking his A-Spec. I'm taking his only Dracloak. He has a big uphill battle here. Do not be like Giovanni. He should concede here soon. Why would you promote that? See what I'm saying? This is just nothing but misfortune after misfortune at play from him. Now next time, I would Night Stretcher, put down my Fezzy, Carmine. Or I guess I could just raw attack. I didn't notice that energy. That's probably what I end up doing here. I don't remember turn for turn, okay? Okay? I'm sorry. I used to in my youth. This is true when I was an autistic child. Oh, yeah. No, do that. It's not like I have free retreat on any of these. When I was an autistic child in my youth, I used to actually take photographs of every turn of the game. I would play my turn, run across the table. I would play my turn, photo, run across the table, photo, run across the table, play my turn, run across the table, play their turn, take a photo in between each. You understand the rhythm. Play a turn, take a photo, run across, play a turn, take a photo, run across, play a turn. I was an autistic youth. Make no mistake about it. High functioning. Well, amp you very much, Mr. Dreepy. What did you do, you bad boy? Here's your bare bottom spanking, and here are my 2 prize cards. What did you do? Thank you for that access to Magneton. Do not be like Giovanni 33. Do not be like this man. Or woman. I'm sorry, I do not want to assume. You know what happens when you assume? The government shoots your face in a limo. Let's count them. Oh, Giovanni 1-2. We knew what was coming. Giovanni 1-2. What are you gonna do when your name is Giovanni 1-2? You should have conceded. I'm sorry. You're allowed to do that. It's not rude if you hit him with one singular thumbs down. You're allowed one free one. You're allowed one free singular thumbs down if your opponent did a bad... I gotta pause this. I know that was abrupt, but I'm sorry. The beginning of that game was actually lost because I was actually struck by lightning mid-lightning deck, but all you missed was me attaching to... I attached one. I played an electric generator. I hit another one. I squawked. I hit nothing. I Carmined. I hit nothing. That's all you missed. Standard deck gameplay. Now it's his turn. Ravenclaw 56-64. What an excellent number that is. But do not be like Giovanni 33, one of my arch enemies, one of my most archest enemies. Okay. He waited. You should have conceded long ago. What was your not two gonna do? Why waste that attack? Just concede. Do you see what I'm saying? You're allowed to hit them with one thumbs down emote if the thing they're doing is thumbs downers. If it's a thumbs down min, okay? You're allowed to thumbs down them if it's a thumbs down men. If they're being good, conversely, thumbs up. That's something I rarely do, but we will start doing. What you're not allowed to do is spam. No thumb, down, down, down. None of that. That's bullshit. But you're allowed to hit them with one downer if they're being a downer. Let's see what Ravenclaw does. Spoiler alert, he gets bare bottom spanked by Iron Hands, but that's the point of the video. But let's watch. Here's optimal Iron Hands spanking. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I see 2, 4, 6, 8 prize cards on the board. Go ahead, put that in. Really, when you think about it, all I have to think about is, what is my biggest threat right here? Is it the Porygon Z or is it the Haunched Crow? I got an fucking pause. Nope. Go ahead, attach it. The same 6 to 1, half dozen to another, as my mom would say. That is 6 to 1, half dozen to another. Big boom for 2. Here we go. Slight misplay. I should have found another Iron Hands and got that powered up. This is a slight misplay. Maybe it was prized. I don't remember the extent of this, but that's fine. I don't remember the turn for turns. Here we go. Are you ready? 1 free bare bottom spanking. That Hunch Crow's a dark type. You know it's done something naughty. That was me thinking about which one's the bigger issue. In my eyes, his crimes were more irredeemable in the eyes of the Lord. Not that I'm the Lord. Just if I had to make an educated guess based on the things I know about said Lord. Mimic me? No. Team Rockets. Mimic you. Team Ramens. That's when I was a child, I was actually chased by the Team Ramen, the ramen team. They were a pack of murderers who ran through the city that I lived in, Temecula, California, murdering. Let's hope I don't draw something to get me out of this pickle. That would suck. Dun, dun, dun. I do professor's research. Let this be a lesson to you. You don't want an early or mid-game archer. That's a late-game card disguised as a mid-game. That is a late gamer right there. Like a Yote Slayer. He's a late gamer. I felt bad about that one. That's a YouTuber who got hit by a train and died. I think he was driving drunk, though, so I don't think people like him anymore. I don't really keep up on YouTube drama. Keemstar. I gotta resubscribe. It's been too long. I miss you, buddy. I miss Keemstar. It's a funny thing to say. If you heard me swallow, you're welcome for the ASMR. If you hated it, I'm sorry for the ASMR. If you're fully erect, you're welcome. I don't make the rules, but I know fetishies. How to fetishize. Professor, what does it hurt to play right now? I didn't know what was happening right there. I would like to get a Magneton up and running right now, personally. If I was me, personally, that's what I would do, personally, right now. Ooh, I don't have one. It's prized beyond my eyes. Take 2 prize cards, please. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. There's that pesky Magnemite. You'll see I actually get into a little bit of a pickle here in a second. Like a 10-year-old me at a youth baseball game with everybody laughing, you get into a pickle. Wow, did that hurt my feelings? That actually did happen. I'll tell it I'm going to start a podcast. Check out I'm starting a new podcast. It's called Sports Talk with William. My name is William, in case anybody forgot. My name is William Bradford Holland. And look for Sports Talk with William. And I'm going to break down all the embarrassments I had in youth sports and why I decided to pick up the Pokemon trading card game as a result. But now, as you guys know, I am the most winning world champion in the history of the world and time. 16 consecutive world championship wins. They don't make them like me no more. They don't make them like me no more. I won 2001 through 2017. And I'm actually also the leader of a conspiracy channel that to where if you Google it, it won't say that, but that's because I actually suffered from, not anymore, I cured it. I actually suffered from a rare disorder where I thought I was multiple people, so I would enter under different names for so long, but I bring you the footage to prove to you why I am the best player ever and why that was actually me competing all those times. Obviously, that is what's the point of this channel. What else would it be? Here's a fun fact about actually the Team Rocket's day. Rocket's feathers. Here's a fun fact about the Team Rocket's deck. I know I started with that and then I didn't finish it. It goes Porygon, yes, to Porygon 2, or as it's known in the competitive scene, P2. And here's a fun thing me and my girlfriend do is every time one of us goes to the bathroom and I say, like, I have to go pee, the other one goes, oh, I have to go P2. And then we go P2. I love that guy because Porygon Z is one of my favorite Pokemon, but PZ doesn't really come up in conversation as much as P2 in my household. So we go P2. I love that guy. But see, here's the pickle I put myself in, actually. So if he knocks out my Miraidon, I can't boom to power anything else up. I don't have an easy way to power up a Zeraora or something. Which I can't even use. It doesn't have any EXs. I don't have another way to power up a Miraidon or anything. I'd have 2 electric generators, but that can only get me, a rich, wealthy man with a 8-inch hog, so far. You know? Electric generator. Boo! Electric generator. I told you. Only good players hit 2. I'm working my way up to it. Right now, I do have a confident 1 consistently. This might have been a mistake on my behalf. No. I should have attacked there. I was going to say, maybe if I didn't attack there, I can attach to hands next time. Maybe pull another generator for 1, go in and take the 2, leaving him for 1. I still can't boom, but that's fine. But now I did the math here, I counted. He doesn't have enough to Oko me. But the good thing about Rockets is that you get to draw 408 cards if you play your turn right. You get to draw near 500 cards a turn. Ravenclaw here, unfortunately, doesn't play his cards right. And he only draws, I think, maybe 3 cards? I know I hiccuped again, but as I explained, water, talking fast. Yes, I could slow down my speaking, but why? You know? What did he hit me for? The suspense is killing me. 160. Bum dum dum. It doesn't matter. We got that generator. We still end up taking 2 prize cards. Do you see how Iron Hands beats... Oh, we don't take it. I did my math wrong. Stop. Don't sue me in a court of law. I'm running out of money. You guys keep suing me. I keep saying that. But do you see how Iron Hands just beats up babies? That's that card I wanted for late game. Thank you so much for that game, Ravenclaw. You're a class act. Red Sox Raichu. Me? You're gonna ride me? I'm a married man. Can't ride me. You can ride on EX. You cannot ride on me. So I know what you're thinking. Is this a mirrored match? It's not. So now is he playing... Here are my options. Is he playing Mega Dragonite? Likely. Mega Manectric. Using my record-breaking deck last video. Go check it out. Is he playing that? Highly likely. No, he's not. So if he did, he altered it. Wrong. Shouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. Change any deck you ever find ever to fit your playstyle. And ladder and scene, whatever you may be doing. We're doing a little looky-loo. This is a patented William Bradford Holland looky-loo. Here's why I wanted a Magnemite in the active and a Magnemite down. I don't need that. Here's why. I told you we cut that Zekrom. Ignore it. That's a stadium now. Fuck. Boom, boom. Sometimes I'm working my way up to be a good player. I told you that was one of those times. Yes, attached there. See this? I think this was the game where I figured out, shit, I really never want to use Miraidon, do I? This was that game. See? And I go, all right, well, this is just fucking broken as... A TV on the release of Halo 3 2007 in a college dorm room. That's how broken this is to me. Thank God this deck is rotating. This card is gone. I remember I did hate it for a little bit there, but I told you I was a hardcore Palkia player at the beginning when it first came out. And it was just eating my dick for lunch and breakfast and dinner in that order. It woke up midday, gobbled my knob, licked on my bees, went about its day, came back dinner time, hungry again, started nobbling my ween, sucking on my manhood, my sack, and then breakfast time rolled around and it was still hungry and it repeated the process. So here's why I wanted that Magnemite in the active. So if I get Pouncing Trapped, he does 100 more damage, which is, I guess, fine for that Manectric. I don't see why you would want it. I don't see why you would ever want to stall with that deck. I went turbo aggressive. Check out my legendary deck. Check it out, please. Please, dear God, check out my legendary deck. Burp, he used it to evolve into an Electrike. He used it to evolve into an which is good. That's a good move. But I used it to boom in case I got Pouncing Trapped. He does 100 damage next turn, and I cannot retreat. So here's what I do. This deck is going to make you make a lot of hard choices. Okay. I told you, watch. I take a sip of water. I talk fast. I get hiccups. I'm a human man. But I just did that to make sure I don't get retreat trapped. Okay, there's a lot of retreat trap going on right now. A lot of people not respecting retreat trap. You should build a deck around it. Trust me. Peturant, Perilous Jungle. Some of that nonsense. Those are some good cards I like to see with my eyeballs. Doing a patented William Bradford Holland looky-loo. Okay, don't go Iron Hands crazy. Okay, go Iron Hands crazy. Go nuts. Go nuts. Get 2 down. Fuck it. Fuck it. I know we're going to Magnemite boom again. Boom, boom. Magnemite boom, boom. Oh, I put that down because in my mind he's going to go watch. But then I figured this out. How is he going to retreat this? Unless he has Air Balloon. We know he has a Mega Manectric. This is my thought process. Diana Motor down. Got it. Diana Motor down. Got it. And then attach. Puts him at 3 cards in hand. Powered up Mega Manectric, which I know he has, which puts him down to 2 cards in hand. So he has to have Air Balloon to retreat it. Switch or a switch of some sort. And then hopefully, on his sake, a supporter. Boom, 1 down. Show me the energy. Show me the... There it is. I should host a game show called Show Me the Energy. It's my turn. I get to take 2 prize cards. Replaying this game, I would switch in my Miraidon, power it up, hit the Mega Manectric, and then finish it off for 3. But I was like, why? I might as well cripple it, and then he can't boom again. Watch. I told you I don't do anything. I'm thinking about it hard here. Actually, I remember thinking about it right here. I don't do it. No amp you very much. What a beautiful gentleman. Boom, boom. Take 2 prize cards, boom, boom. Bare bottom spanking leads to 2 prize cards. So, okay, in my mind, he's gonna blasting me, but actually he ends up trying to flash ray me. Like I don't run 103 gust cards. See, there's that flash ray. Who's Ray? Show me Ray and I'll gladly whip him out. Nobody's produced Ray to me. Bare bottom spanking. 2 prize cards. Bare bottom spanking 2 prize cards. I told you I ended up liking. This is why I started figuring it out here. Thank you so much for that game, Red Sox Ride Dick, whatever your name was. Red Dick Ride Skin, whatever. I don't know. It was disgusting. On to the next one. Paris CG here is a man of respect, honor, tradition. Okay. Unlike the disgusting slobs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is he playing here? Is this another Mega Manectric deck? Hopefully they play better. Water time. Take a sip of water. This is a water reminder. I actually know somebody in real life who hasn't had a sip of water since 1963. He brags about it. He goes, so what? I drink Mountain Dew. That has to have water in it or surely I'd die. And I'd go, that's your defense? Doesn't work on me, Buster. I ain't your doctor. And twice in my life, I've had to regularly kickstart his heart. Where we have to get going and he's sleeping. I think he's sleeping and he's not sleeping. And then his brother, I see a text from his brother saying, kickstart his heart. So I called his brother and I go, what does that mean? And he goes, clearly, here we're on the phone. And he goes, clearly he's sleeping. Or I know you're going to think he's sleeping. He's not sleeping. Clearly he's dead. He drinks nothing but Mountain Dew. You're going to have to kickstart his heart. You heard the song. Kickstart my heart. That's written about him. I go, okay, how do I do it? And he goes, hit his heart 3 times as hard as you can to the pace of the fastest song you've ever heard. And I go, okay, sure. And I hung up the phone and I go, and he came back to life. Twice I've had to do that to him. It's also bad on me because I forgot I did it the first time, so I had to recall his brother. Also, always use your Carmine first. Before you squawk, Carmine. It sucks to get rid of my ace spec like this, but you gotta squawk before you can run. I play so much. Yeah, I feel bad for that old man too. Think about that Mountain Dew thing. I'm still thinking I can't get over it. I'm shaking in my boots about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce our guest here. Para CG. Yeah. Yay. Free retreat, boy. Free my soul. Don't want to get locked in the active hole and sucks to play. Yeah. Remember Uncle Cracker? I still sing him in the year of 2027. I'm sorry, I recorded this in the future. 2026. There's that Badoo I told you about. Look at that. Scope that HP, son. I see it as 30, which is again, not good at math. Less than 120. I get to take 2 prize cards. I got free retreat set up. I got my Badoo targeted. My Iron Hands Almost ready to pop. Good. That's another 2 prize cards for my Maridon to eat. I'm gonna punch him in his Ariana Grande shirt. I don't know why he didn't go to Badoo either. I would have done it. Do I want any of those back? No. Oh, yes. I would like that Fez, please. Put him on my bench. Free retreat him like the rest. Sometimes, like I've told you, okay? You gotta draw the nuts. Like a children's illustrator drawing a Christmas scene. Roasting on an open fire, you gotta draw the nuts. I'm sorry, I don't know what you want from me. I do not know what you want from me. Okay? Like a man drawing a landscape of a forest and he sees a squirrel eating an acorn. You have to draw the nuts sometimes. Don't count on it, but the times you need to, make it as good. Thinning is winning. Make your odds as good as possible. So when you got to draw the nuts present themselves, okay? This is not a Louis C.K. situation where you whip your nuts out at anybody you have in the room with you. Wait for a willing individual and then draw the nuts. And if you don't know what that means, it just means gets all the cards you want. You draw all the cards you want in your hand. Draw the nuts. Do you want another 3 nuts punch you want out of me in one video? I'm nothing but a man. Okay. How? 3? I know you're waiting for another one. The comedic rules of 3. My name's William Bradford Holland. I do power 2s. There's the power 2, the rule of 3, and then a finishing 5. 4 feels awkward. Okay. Ask any woman that's been airtight, 4 feels awkward. Evolutionary guidance. Sure. I got a boss's orders and an amp you very much. This is what I told you. I wanted this to be a Maridon showcase, but Iron Hand stole the show. Amp him very much for it. He is rotating as well, so it works all the same. This menace is joining the likes of ADP, Arceus, Dialga, Palkia. 2 extra prize card. I'd concede. Does he concede? 2 full minutes he goes. See, don't be like Peria CG. Finally, I pull that iron bundle. I've been waiting. Not. Who cares about him? Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, please do this. Yeah, sure. You're going to be able to, what? You're going to have rare candy. Unlikely. You're going to have a Dragonite. Unlikely. And then how are you going to get 2? See what I'm seeing? You didn't even put a water energy down. You're dead in the water. Concede. There's nothing wrong with it. Sure, I let you take your only prize card of the game. There's nothing wrong in admitting you're worse than me. William Bradford Holland, reprint welder. Subscribe on YouTube right now to me. On YouTube, please, right now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot wrong in making me wait, okay? Do not be like Perea. Don't do it. I refuse to play against people like this again. I'm going to play against them a lot. It's the latter. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? People told me they love it when they sing. You guys can go back and check every comment in the video. Every single one of my comment sections, there's one guy who says, "We love the songs. Sing more." Well, for that guy, I got to let you in on a little secret. I have a music. What are you doing? It's fine to hit him with that. Only one. You get one. You get one downer or one. What are you doing? Sebastian Maniscalco. You either get one downer or one Sebastian Maniscalco. What are you doing? Aren't you embarrassed? But for the guy that likes the music, go back and check the comments. Amp you very much. But for the guy that likes the comments or comments how much he likes the music, I have a special guest joining me next video. He's a musical artist. He's local to me. I got in contact with him. If you're a fan of Chris Brown, it's not him. But it's going to be, he's going to sing. So get ready for it. And he's brown. So last named Brown, not skin color. So my name is William Bradford Holland. Subscribe now. Have a great night. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, have an amazing 4th of July. Thank you, guys.